Assalamu alaikum. Dear viewers, you are welcome in this video. In this video, I will talk about one of the important concepts of statistics, and its name is correlation. At the end of this video, you will be able to understand correlation. Also, you will be able to calculate correlation and interpret different values of correlation. Here, I will start with the basic concept of correlation, and I will discuss a simple correlation. We have two types, a simple correlation and multiple correlation. So first, let me explain to you what correlation is. Correlation is a statistical measure of strength of relationship or association between variables. For example, on your screen, you can see I have listed few variables under the heading of explanatory independent variables and response variables. Independent variables are variables which cause their impact on the other variables. So therefore, we call them explanatory or independent variables. We have some variables which receive the response from independent variables. So therefore, we call them dependent variables or response variables, such as advertising and sales. So normally, as we all know, that different businesses, they put a lot of advertisement in the newspaper, televisions, social media. When they spend on advertising, so their main motive or objective is to increase sales. So this is a normal scenario we think of, like when businesses, they spend more on advertising, so they will receive more sales. So in this case, advertising is causing its impact on sales. So advertising will be independent variable and sales will be dependent variable. The next is interest rates. Impact of interest rates on bank loans. We know that when interest rates in the market, they are very high, so less number of people will go and borrow money from the bank, because higher interest rates means costly loans. When interest rates are low, so many people will go and they will borrow. Similarly, years of education. A person who has spent more time in education, who is highly educated, so normally we think of this person that he will receive more salary uh, when he is on job. So salary depends upon year of education, or year of education, it will affect your salary. Similarly, the prices. Price increase or price decrease, it has its impact on customer demand in the market. And similarly, the distance travel and time taken. You travel long distance, it will take more time. You travel less distance, it will take less time. So all these variables which I have mentioned, starting from serial number 1 to 7, these all variables are independent, meaning they are causing their impact on the variables which are mentioned on the right side. So now, one thing which is clear in our minds, that we have variables, one type called as a dependent, the variable which receives the response, and independent variable or explanatory variable which causes its impact on the dependent variable. Now, a question comes to our mind, like, do we have any tool or technique through which we can measure this association, this relationship? Yes, we have. And this measure is called as a correlation. And we denote this correlation with small r. Now, as you can see, Correlations, there are two types of correlations. Like when there is increase in one variable, the another variable will increase. Like for example, if I spend more on advertising, so my sales will grow. So it means that increase in expense in advertising will lead to increase in sales. So now this is positive relationship because both variables, they will move in upward direction. So when I draw a graph of advertising and sales, so I will get a line which will be going upward from left to right, meaning it will be a positively sloped. If you look at the second variable, interest rates, so when interest rates are high, so the people borrowing money from the banks will be less because higher interest rates will make it costly to borrow from the bank. So less number of people will go and borrow from the bank. Now in this case, one variable is increasing and other variable is decreasing. So on and so forth, you can see we have years of education. If you spend more time in education, so you will get more salary. Remains the other things constant. So we have positive relationship. So this is what positive means, that you increase direct relationship, we can say. If you increase one variable, the other variable will increase. And then we have inverse uh, relationship between the variables. When we increase in one variable, so other variable will decrease. And the degree of relationship, when we will measure it, if it comes positive, so we call it as positive correlation. And if it comes negative, we call it as negative correlation. So this is what the basic idea of correlation. Before moving further, I'll just take you to this screen where we have the readings. How to interpret correlation coefficient. Applying correlation and calculating correlation is very simple in Microsoft Excel. If you do it manually, it will take a lot of time because the formula of correlation has lots of requirements. But here I will just talk about a very simple way that how we can calculate correlation. But before going towards calculation, I would like to explain it to you, like when we calculate it numerically, so how to interpret it. The correlation value, it lies between -1 and 1. If correlation comes 1, so we can say it is very strong correlation, positive. If number is positive, so we can say it's very strong correlation. And you know, we have defined a band. If it is, let's say, 0.8 to 1, so it is, we can call it as that the correlation is very strong if it is positive. Similarly, 0.6 to 0.6 but less than 0.8, so it will be strong correlation only, strong positive. And 0.4 and below 0.6, so it will be moderate. And 0.2 and below 0.4, it is weak. And 0.01 to 0.19, it is very weak correlation, or simply we can ignore it. Similarly, the same reading, we can say that if it is minus 0.8 to -1, so it will be negative. It will be a very strong correlation, but it will be negative correlation. So I hope you would have understood how we can interpret the correlation value. Now I will take you to the scatter diagram. You can see on your screen. Here you can see there is a data where we have drawn the scatter diagram. As you can see that This graph I've already drawn over here, and this shows left to right a positive upward trend. And this we can check and we can insert a line into it, and this will give us the trend of the line, whether it is moving left to right, upward or downward. For example, this graph number 2, this one. I will select this graph, and from this insert menu, I will select this scatter, this graph, which is scatter plot. Now, if you look at the points, they are not connected and they are up and down. Now I need to check that what is the trend between X and Y. So to check the trend between these two variables, so I will simply click on one of the variables. I will right click and I will click over here, add trend line. So as you can see over here, the trend line will be added to the data. Here, all the points are on the line and it shows very strong correlation. I mean, they are very much synchronous. And if you look at the second one, so it shows that though it is a linear trend, but these points are up and down. They are not, they are close to the trend line. So in these two cases, we have a positive correlation. Now, if you look at this data, I've already drawn a graph as I've explained earlier. Now you can see that these points from left to right, they are having their trend, the downward, and the trend line is also it shows. And all the points are on the line, so it shows very strong negative correlation because slope of the line is downward from left to right. Now, to calculate correlation, I will simply use a formula. You can press equal sign, write Corel, double click. It will ask you array 1. So this is array 1, comma, array 2. The variable y is array 2, and then you close the bracket. You click enter. So you can see the correlation comes -1. It comes -1. So as I've shown you here in the interpretation screen, you see if it is 0.8 to 0.1, now it is 1. This interpretation is about positive correlation, but as I said that correlation, it will be between -1 to 1. So in our example, the correlation is exactly -1. It is exactly -1. So it is negatively correlated. Similarly, if we calculate correlation for this data at number 7, so again I will use Corel function. I will select this variable x, comma, variable y, and then click enter. Now you see the correlation is -0.80. So the data set which is at number 8, the correlation was -1, and in 7, data set number 7, the correlation is -8. So if it is -8 to -1, this falls in the category of strongly negative correlation. If you look at this data set, which is here, data set number 1, if I calculate its correlation, Corel function, I will select x, comma, y. You see the correlation comes 1. Now here it is positive. Similarly, if I calculate correlation for this data set, which is at number 2, so I will calculate it over here. Select this variable x and then variable y, close the bracket, and then it will come 0.9. So now it is in that band, it is in positive. Number one, correlation is positive, and it is between 0.8 to 1, so it is very strong positive. So I have shown you with the help of this example using a trend line plus calculating correlation using Excel formula that the first two data sets we had positive correlation, and the last two data sets number 7 and 8, you can see numbers on your screen. If you want to perform these calculations, you can do so for the sake of practice on your computer. And here we got negative correlation, strong negative and strong positive. Similarly, you can calculate different correlations and you can check that in which band these correlations are falling. And then accordingly, you can interpret. As you can see, I have mentioned over here, 0.8 to 1, very strong positive correlation. Similarly, if it is minus 0.8 to minus 0.1, so it will be very strong negative correlation. So if these numbers, these bands are negative and your number is also falling into it, so it will be a negative correlation. And if number is positive and it is falling into that band, so it will be a positive correlation. So in the next video, let me give you the idea. I will discuss correlation and regression together. Now we will see more uses of correlation, and the knowledge of correlation, idea of correlation is linked with the regression, which is another topic. So this you can find in my upcoming video. I hope you would have understood this concept and you can apply this concept on a data. You can simply type any data and then you can apply this correlation formula, and the outcome you can check whether it is falling in higher range or it is falling in the lower range. The ranges I have already defined as you can see on your screen. So that's the end of my video. If you like this video, kindly like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel so that you will be able to get upcoming videos. Thank you very much.